Mental health affects everybody, including creatives and creators like you and me. October happens to be Mental Health Month, and October 10 is World Mental Health Day. As creators and creatives, we need to check on ourselves and one another, because our creative work can be a source of mental stress and other internal struggles and difficulties. For example, some of us may suffer from severe perfectionism or the fear of failure, which can be paralyzing, preventing us from completing our work or reaching our potential. There's also a thing called imposter syndrome, where we are afraid that someone might call us out and reveal that we're a fraud and not really that great or awesome at all. Again, this mentality kills creativity and growth. One thing that can really add stress and even lead to depression and suicide is negativity, especially the online toxic kind from haters and trolls. Whether it's on Twitter or in the workplace, negativity just drains us and leaves us doubting our self-worth and value. Probably the most common type of stress we get as creatives is getting burnt out, overextending ourselves with our work beyond exhaustion to the point of physical and mental breakdown. Deadlines, pressures, expectations, all these burdens crushing us like a pile of bricks. But it doesn't have to always be this way. Science has shown that our mind or mental state is not set in stone. There's a thing called neuroplasticity, where the brain is capable of creating new neural pathways and can ultimately change our thoughts, behaviors, and actions. Here are some quick tips to overcome some of those mental difficulties I mentioned earlier. Despite our biological makeup and external circumstances in life, our life can change by a simple change of mindset. Instead of having a fixed mindset where you think nothing can change in your life and you're stuck with your problems and situation forever, try adopting a growth mindset where you allow yourself to develop and improve over time. For example, when dealing with the fear of failure, a growth mindset will let you see failure as a learning or growth opportunity rather than a setback. Or when it comes to perfectionism, learn to accept that you are always a work in progress, and each accomplished work gradually leads to better and more improved work. The mindful practice of gratitude has been a scientifically proven method of improving one's mental well-being. It's about taking the time to reflect on the good that you have received in life, be it a blessing such as a new job opportunity or something that you've always taken for granted, such as the privilege of food on the table, a roof over your head, or supportive friends and family. For example, when dealing with imposter syndrome, you can use gratitude to embrace the genuine talents and opportunities that you do have and acknowledge the riches and greatness of who you are without doubting yourself or comparing yourself to other people's successes. A great technique to practice gratitude is by keeping a journal where you write down at the end of the day all the good things you've received or has happened to you. Looking back on these entries will only enrich your life with more positivity. Being positive is more than just being an optimist and blindly disregarding all things negative. It's an outlook and direction towards where you want your life to lead. For example, the more we dwell on negative things, the more we tend to receive it. On the other hand, having a positive outlook means you are always on the lookout for goodness that you can receive in your life. And fostering positivity only generates even more positivity. A great way to generate positivity, as suggested by Austin Kleon, best-selling author of Steal Like an Artist, is by creating a bliss station. Turn your work area into an environment that will always uplift and inspire you, especially on those difficult, stressful days. Plants, open windows, relaxing fragrances, chill ambient music, inspiring art, memorable photos, motivational slogans, all these can turn your workspace into an impenetrable fortress of positivity, where no matter how much negativity is thrown your way, they will just bounce off like bulletproof. Lastly, a remedy to being burnt out from demanding deadlines and workloads is to simply take a break. Step away for a bit, unplug yourself from your work, and enjoy real life. Go for a walk, breathe in the fresh air. A little relaxation and recreation can go a long way to recharge your spirits and give you more energy to work and do what you really love. Good mental health isn't just about not having depression or anxiety or any other kind of mental illness or difficulty. Mental health, according to positive psychology, It's about having a full and meaningful life with many life experiences and opportunities for self-growth and developments. Being a creative or creator can be a demanding life that can easily affect our mental health, but with the right attitude and mindset, we can overcome many of the problems that plague creative people, like imposter syndrome or being burnt out. Remember, self-care is self-love. I know you are a passionate person and you just want to give to the world, but give some time and love for yourself too. And while you're at it, ask your friend or neighbor how they're doing too, because being a creator is also being part of a community. Until next time, reframe your mind.